everybody, and welcome back to another writing vlog. Right now it is a little after noon. I'm about to eat some lunch. I have a stream today in less than an hour. I feel like my voice sounds so deep because I woke up so late today. I never sleep in this late, but I woke up at like 11 because I went to bed at like 3. Anyway, so I'm doing a writing vlog today. And it's been a while. Haven't written or filmed in a little bit, but today we're gonna get back in it, and it's gonna be great because I have a new story that I'm going to be working on for camp, because I am doing camp. I was originally not going to do camp, but I have since changed my mind. I've kind of spontaneously decided that I'm going to be taking a break from Project Orion because I really just need some time away from it at the moment. It was getting really overwhelming with all the world building and just all the things I had to do. It felt like so much I had to do and I couldn't really organize my thoughts. And so I just very spontaneously decided that I'm gonna take a break from it. Not forever, not a long break, but like for right now, like for camp, I'm going to be working on something else. And I was actually bouncing a few different ideas around to see what I wanted to work on. If y'all were at the last stream I did, I was kind of telling all about some of the ideas I had and trying to narrow it down because it was between these two, and I don't know what it is, but I've really been wanting to write like YA, like contemporary YA for some reason. I've really just been wanting something fun and lighthearted and something that I can be kind of messy about and not stress myself out about too much. So I was bouncing these two different ideas around, and I've talked about one of them in a video a while ago, but so I was working on those and I wasn't really feeling it. I was trying to brainstorm ideas, seeing how I could work with them. And then the other day, I was looking at prompt generators online for some ideas just because I've been feeling really burnt out and I don't have a lot of inspiration or motivation right now. And I don't even care that I got it off of a prompt generator because I don't really have any serious plans for this book or like publication or anything. I just wanted something easy and fun and lighthearted, but I clicked it and it spit out modern day Ferris Bueller, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it, sounds fun. So I'm writing a modern day Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'm almost positive that's been done before because I feel like that's that's a huge movie and I feel like it's a pretty big trope, but I've never written anything like that. I've never written anything like that. So it sounded really fun, and that's just something I really want for this camp, and just right now as I'm taking a break from Project Orion, just something lighthearted, fun, relaxed, laid back, easy, don't want to stress myself out too much. I already have the 3 main characters as well as some plot points I want to happen, some possible conflicts. I think it'll be really fun, and something that's I think it will be kind of challenging with it because I've never done it before, is writing a whole book in one day. Like the whole thing takes place only in one day, which sounds really cool. I've never done that. We're gonna try. Anyway, I need to eat lunch now because it is 12:33 and the stream starts soon. Alright, so right now we're in the middle of a stream and I wanted to talk about the book that I'm writing. I just explained to them what I'm doing. So it's a modern day Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but I wanted to kind of tweak it a little bit because I've always been, like, growing up in high school, I was always like, I can't wait to get out of this town. I've always lived in like very small towns in Texas, in the South, just very rural areas, and I always hated that, and I'm not saying I like it now, but I was always like, oh, I hate this town, can't wait to move out and go to college and get out of this town, and I was always looking forward to the next thing and like wanting to grow up and all this stuff, and I don't think I really appreciated like some of the good things about where I lived, and I'm a very nostalgic person. Oh my god, I love nostalgia, and especially in my YA contemporaries, I always have to do something with nostalgia, just because I love it so much. But basically I wanted to tweak this concept to where it was also capturing that feeling of not appreciating where you live and like all the little things and the memories you've made, stuff like that. And so I wanted it, because in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, they're in Chicago and it's very big and there's all these things to do. It's exciting, it's fun, and there's so much to do. And I wanted it to be, so I have 3 main characters, and I want there to be a scene at the beginning where they're watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off and they're like, wow, wish we could do something like that, wish we lived in a cool town to where we could have something like that, can't wait to leave this town, etc. So I want it to be like, they're like, you know what, no, we can do that, and kind of proving it wrong. And it's basically them revisiting all the places that they've grown up, all these places in this small town where it doesn't really seem exciting, but they have all these memories associated with these places, and they're just reflecting on growing up and their time here. And I want it to be that bittersweet feeling of about to leave for college. It's their senior year, the year's about to end, and they're about to go off to college. And I just want to capture that feeling. So in the first sprint that we did during this stream, I actually wrote like a short little summary of the concept that I want to do. Annalise Jones, Ruby Santana, and Heidi Bishop skip school for a day to revisit their old haunts in this modern Ferris Bueller's Day Off style love letter to teenagedom, growing up, in small town America. So I just really want to have them revisiting these places, reflecting on the memories they've made, and it's also kind of like, so you know when you like leave home for a long time, or not even a long time, especially with like high school and college, that little transition between graduating high school and then leaving to college, and it's like this rite of passage. It's very important and it's bittersweet, and there's a lot of emotions, and it's this weird little transition. Even if you don't leave for a long time, whenever you come back after that transition between high school and college, whenever you come back home, it never feels the same. And I wanted to capture that feeling of like, this isn't going to be the same. I want it to be like a final goodbye to this town and the memories they've made, and knowing that, you know, next time they come back to these places, they're going to be different people doing different things. And you know, I want that final farewell to like growing up and like their home as they knew it. God, I'm like such a nostalgia freak. Anyway, so that's the concept for the story that I'm doing for camp. I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and lighthearted and nice, and I'm excited. So right now during this stream and this vlog, I'm just going to be working on brainstorming, getting some of these ideas concrete. I just have tons of like scribbles about what to do, trying to brainstorm. My conflict right now that I'm dealing with, not a conflict in the story, but an issue that I'm having, is that my original plan was going to be, so Annalise Jones is going to be sort of like our Ferris. She's going to be like our center of this trio, even though all three of them are going to be very important, just like Cameron and Sloane were important in the movie as well. Annalise Jones is going to be sort of our center of this trio. And also, the title of this story right now is AJ's Day Off, because Annalise Jones's Day Off sounded a little weird. And I don't have any real plans for publication or anything down the line for this story, just because I just wanted a break. I wanted to just write a little story for fun. So obviously, if I end up doing anything like that, I will change the name, but for right now, it is AJ's Day Off. But I originally had it to where Annalise Jones, or I guess AJ, I don't know, I haven't decided yet if I want to actually call her AJ or if it was just for the title, because it was originally just for the title. But I had it starting out where AJ is the one who, she like loves Ferris Bueller's Day Off, she loves this movie, and she gets them to watch it, and you know, they're like, wow, wish we could do that, like sucks that we don't live in a place like that. And she's like, well, you know what, I'll prove them wrong. Like she sort of orchestrates the whole thing just like how Ferris did. And, you know, kind of leads this day. But as I've been sitting here thinking about it, I feel like what also might capture the theme better of like not liking the place you live and then like appreciating it and learning to like, you know, appreciate it, would be if one of the other girls kind of orchestrated it and AJ was sort of against it. She's like, no, you can't ever have the same feeling. Like, that's Chicago. We live in the stupidest town. She's kind of the one who, like, hates it the most. And then through this and through the other two and visiting all these places, she sort of changes her mind. And they all are going to feel this way, but we're focusing on her, and it's going to be, like, her realizing, hey, I do like this, and I appreciate it, and I'm going to miss it. And I feel like that sort of captures the theme better of like, and it's more like, it's better character development, I feel like, if it was that instead of kind of leading it, because I don't know what then the arc would be if she's leading it. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I feel like he didn't have, off the top of my head, just thinking, I feel like he didn't really have at least a very clear arc. There wasn't a lot of character development. It was basically just like a for fun look at Chicago sort of thing. If anything, Cameron had the most development, but that is what I'm trying to figure out right now. So I'm gonna go back to brainstorming and trying to figure that out and get some plot ideas going, and yeah, I'll probably show the chat in a second. Hello everybody! We're just talking about our age and if we are older or look older or younger than what we actually are. Because I've always been told that I look younger than I am. They think I look about the same, about 22, but I could be a few years younger as well. But hello everybody, we're just working on our stuff. We're getting a lot of progress done. I'm still working on brainstorming. Oh, I'm about to try a new tea. I tried one. It's like a green tea. I don't remember the exact name, but we're about to try another one. It was okay. It was a little bitter though. So we're gonna do that and keep writing and make lots of progress. We're still in the middle of the stream. It's only been like a few minutes, but I was just talking about the tea, so I wanted to keep talking about the tea because, as I have talked about before, Sips By sends me some boxes to try their tea because I'm not a tea drinker. I've always hated tea and I've never really found any teas that I like, so I've really wanted to find teas that I enjoy, and so Sips By has been sending me some teas. And if you don't know, Sips By is a tea subscription box, and this is kind of what they look like. They just send a little, that's what the top looks like, but they just send boxes of tea. I think you can do it monthly. I get mine like every few months. It's tea from like all over the world, and it's really cool. They send you a few different kinds, and they send you a few of each kind. And so I've been trying a lot of new teas, and I found some that I actually like. I know, crazy, because I've been trying so many, and it's so hard for me to find teas that I enjoy, but I have actually found some. Over the past few weeks, I found like 2 or 3 that I actually really liked. Like, it wasn't just tolerate, I really enjoyed it, and it was a good experience. So I have a few boxes I want to talk about actually, but this one is actually the Made by Women box, and the teas that it came with is Rose Earl Grey, and I actually put a little heart next to the ones that I really liked, and that was one of them. The Apple Organic Yerba Mate blend, that was another one I really liked. Cherry Bomb, I haven't tried it yet, and then North, which I also really liked. And so these are all tea brands that are women owned, which is really cool. This next one is this one, and this is a personalized one. So actually the main thing is like it's a personalized tea subscription box because you can like take a test and like pick the types of like flavors you like, or like if you like caffeine or no caffeine. And so this one is made for Adele. And it comes with maca chocolate, Moroccan mint, mixed berries, and hibiscus. That one has a heart. That one was really good. And then a turmeric glow one. And I haven't tried any of the other ones, just the mixed berries and hibiscus one, and I really liked it. And then I have this one, which is the Made to Glow one. And this one was like, it's one for like skincare, and it's supposed to be all these like ingredients and like antioxidants that are supposed to be really good for your skin. And I'm brewing one right now. So these have a bunch of like different ones, and it also came with, where is it? This thing. It came with a mask recipe, like for your face. Like, using some of these tea bags, you can make a face mask, which I thought was really cool. I haven't tried it yet, but I am really looking forward to it. And then the one I'm brewing right now actually is this Daily Beauty Blueberry Lavender Tea, which I'm excited about because I really like blueberries and like berry flavors. So this is the one that I'm brewing right now, Blueberry Lavender. So I'm gonna try it, I'm so excited. No, I don't have a tea kettle. I told you, I don't drink tea. So while that is steeping, I have one last box that I want to talk about. And this one is really cool and nice, and I'm excited about. So this box is the month of June box, which is Pride Month, and this is the Made for Love box, and it's really cute, and I like it. I haven't tried anything from it yet. This is the first time I'm opening it, but these are all teas of brands that are LGBT, and I think that's really cool because as someone who is LGBT, this month is important to me, and I appreciate it. Oh my god. It's Fred T. Mercury. Bohemian Raspberry. That's so cute! I love that! Look at these. These are so cute. Ooh. So in this one we have Spring Queen's Spiced Tea, Red Latte, Mint and Cocoa, and the Fred T. Mercury Bohemian Raspberry. I love that. Oh my goodness. Hey everyone, it is a few days later, and I'm going to end this vlog here. I know it's kind of short and all over the place, but before I do end it, I do want to say that since I am doing camp, I am doing what I've done the past, like all the camps I've done, which is the first 19 people, I think it is, to comment their Camp NaNoWriMo username below will be added to my cabin, and we will be in a cabin together for Camp NaNoWriMo. So make sure you are one of the first 19, I believe it's 19, people to comment your username below this video, and I will add you to the cabin. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm excited. Anyway, that is it for me and this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.